The drama between Kody Brown and Christine Brown has taken a shocking turn. What started as disagreements over child support has exploded into a full-blown war that's shaking the family to its core. And in the middle of it all, David has finally snapped. This story isn't just about money. It's about tension, emotions, and a family under strain. And today, we're diving deep into every shocking detail. Kody Brown, well known from Sister Wives, has always been a figure of both admiration and controversy, but his relationship with Christine has been anything but smooth. Over the years, Christine has raised concerns about child support. She claims that her children's needs have been overlooked and that she's been left to manage more than her fair share. Meanwhile, Kody has expressed his own frustrations. He feels that he's being unfairly targeted and that the system doesn't reflect the reality of their family dynamics. What many don't realize is how these disagreements have been simmering for months, quietly building tension behind closed doors. Until now. It all started when Christine filed for additional child support. Kody naturally resisted. He argued that the request was unreasonable, and what followed was a series of legal notices, phone calls, and increasingly heated exchanges. Friends and family began noticing the strain. Reports suggest that private conversations turned into arguments in front of the children. The tension wasn't just financial, it became emotional, psychological, and deeply personal. And that's when things started to get ugly. Documents leaked, voices were raised, and suddenly, the public had a front row seat to a private family struggle. David, Kody's son, had watched all of this unfold silently for months, but the constant tension, the arguments, and the stress on the family became too much to handle. Sources close to the family say that David reached a breaking point when he saw his mother Christine crying after yet another confrontation. His reaction shocked everyone, a mix of anger, frustration, and desperation. He didn't hold back. He confronted the adults involved, demanding answers, demanding fairness, and expressing emotions he had been holding in for too long. The moment David snapped wasn't just explosive, it was a turning point. This isn't just about a disagreement over money. When family members reach their breaking point, relationships are strained in ways that can last a lifetime. David's reaction has forced both Kody and Christine to reconsider how they communicate. Friends suggest that the tension could either lead to reconciliation or deepen the divide further. Every family needs boundaries, understanding, and compromise. But when emotions run this high, compromise becomes difficult. Fans of the Brown family were quick to react online. Social media exploded with comments ranging from support for Christine to criticism of Kody, and many viewers sympathized with David's frustration. The online conversation reflects the polarizing nature of the situation. People see what they want to see, and opinions are flying in every direction. Some commentators argue that the situation is unbelievably messy, while others say it's just another day in the Brown family saga. Child support disputes are not just emotional, they're legal. And in this case, the legal battle has complicated every aspect of the family dynamic. Experts suggest that these disputes can escalate quickly, and with high emotions, decisions can be influenced more by feelings than fairness. For Kody and Christine, this may mean prolonged court battles, mediation, and legal agreements that could impact family relationships for years to come. One of the most heartbreaking aspects of this story is the impact on the children. They've been caught in the middle of this war, And experts warn that witnessing parental conflict at this intensity can leave lasting emotional scars. David's snapping wasn't just about anger, it was also a response to protecting his siblings, trying to navigate the stress, and making sense of chaos at home. Children often carry the weight of adult conflicts, and in this situation, that burden is heavier than most could imagine. While the cameras and social media capture the public moments, what happens behind closed doors is even more intense. Friends describe private conversations that are raw, emotional, and sometimes terrifying. The stress levels within the family are reportedly at an all-time high. Every conversation about child support or family responsibilities seems to spiral into arguments, leaving little room for calm or compromise. The big question on everyone's mind: what happens now? Will Kody and Christine find a way to resolve their disputes? Will David's breaking point serve as a wake-up call for the adults? Or will this war escalate further, causing irreparable damage to family relationships? The truth is, no one knows. But what is clear is that this story is far from over. The tension, the arguments, and the emotional fallout will continue to make headlines, and fans will be watching every twist and turn. Family conflicts are never easy. When money, emotions, and children are involved, things can spiral quickly. In this story, the war over child support has unveiled deeper issues, communication breakdowns, emotional struggles, and the immense pressure of public scrutiny. David's reaction shows just how powerful emotions can become when pushed to the limit. And it serves as a reminder: families need patience, understanding, and empathy, even in the most challenging times. This war isn't just about child support, it's about human emotions, the complexity of family, and the lengths people will go to protect themselves and their loved ones. As this saga continues, one thing is certain: Kody, Christine, and David have opened a chapter in their family story that will be talked about for years. The world is watching, emotions are running high, and the next move could change everything. Stay tuned, because when the Browns are involved, the drama never ends.